Hi, beautiful people. Welcome to the Fort Salem Library, where we read you your fanfiction. So sit down or don't, relax or don't, and enjoy these stories in a way you have not before. We at Fort Salem Library do not own Motherland Fort Salem or any of the related characters. The Motherland Fort Salem series is created by Elliot Lawrence and owned by Freeform. This story is a work of fanfiction and is meant for entertainment only. We are not making any profit from these stories. All rights of the original Motherland Fort Salem story belong to Freeform. We also do not own Until Morning or any of its original characters and storylines. We did, however, get permission from the author to read their story. This story was created and written by JordanUnbroken, and you can find the link on our show notes. This story is being read to you by me, Britt. Until Morning, Chapter 20, Leap. Oh my god, that feels amazing. Right there, Rael moaned. Feel good? Scylla said with a smile. Yes, Rael spoke, face down in a pillow. I'm glad I could be of service. Scylla's hands massaged Rael's newly freed legs. I've never been so happy to have someone touch my legs. Rael rolled over. I've never been so happy to touch someone's legs. Honestly, it's just been weird having you at eye level. It's a little weird for me, too. I thought you were taller. Scylla playfully smacked Rael's arm. We're basically the same height. Rael leaned up and caught Scylla's mouth in a kiss. I'm not really complaining. Now, I believe you said you couldn't wait to get tangled in my sheets. Rael pulled her sleeveless shirt off. Is now a good time? I suppose it's a good time as any, Scylla said, pushing Rael back down onto the mattress. As evening fell, the couple lay in bed, intertwined and satisfied. Hey, Syl. Rael tilted her head to catch Scylla's eyes. Scylla answered, clocking the serious look on Rael's face. Something wrong? Not at all. I want to ask you something. What is it? Scylla asked. Well, you know Tally and Em are pretty serious now. I do. Well, Tally is moving in with them. That's wonderful. They're so good together. Scylla felt genuine joy for the happy couple. Well, since I would be all alone here, I was wondering if you wanted to move in together. You don't want your own space? Scylla asked. I want you here, as much as you want to be. I can wait. We don't have to rush into anything. Tally is moving out at the end of the month. I don't want you to feel like you have to answer now, either. Take your time. If you want to have your own space, I'm good. Rael, I've spent every night here for the last week. I'm pretty sure Tally thinks I already moved in. Yeah, but that's different than making it official. Scylla's heart practically leapt out of her chest as she answered. Yes, I would love to move in with you. Yeah? Rael's smile reached her eyes and brightened the dim room. I love you. I want to wake up next to you and come home to you. I want to make sure your fridge is always full. I want to make love with you in a bed we call ours and not just yours or mine. Our life is pretty good, isn't it? It really is. Scylla leaned up and pressed her lips to Rael's, sealing the commitment with a kiss. The next afternoon, the pair walked up the dirt path to Rael's childhood home. Scylla carried a glass dish of pineapple upside-down cake as Rael led the way. I'm nervous. We've had dinner here before. I know, but now? It's going to be all right, love. Rael gave Scylla a quick peck on her lips before opening the front door. Hey, we're here, Rael called into the house. Willa came from the kitchen, wiping her hands on the hem of her apron. Oh, it's so good to see you, sweetheart. Willa pulled Rael into a hug. You too, Mom, Rael answered. Scylla, how are you, dear? Willa asked. Couldn't be better. Now that this one is out of the cast, she's been keeping me busy. Rael cleared her throat. Yeah, we made plans to go for a camping trip to the woods with our friends this weekend. Sounds like a fun time. I haven't been out camping since your father wanted to take you fishing when you were 6. Willa sounded wistful. Scylla could tell she was thinking about all the moments she's missed. Rael laughed. Yeah, our boat tripped and all of her gear got wet. That trip ended early. Well, make sure you bring extra clothes, just in case. Willa took the cake from Scylla's arms and led the young woman to the kitchen. Your father is still on his way home from work, and the food is ready. I'm just waiting on the biscuits. At that moment, the front door opened. Hey, you're here already? Edwin walked in and kicked off his boots by the front door. Yeah, we beat the traffic. Rael got up from the kitchen table and hugged her father. Scylla's heart clenched at the tender moment. How are things going? This one causing you any trouble, Scylla? Edwin gave Rael a gentle pat on the back. Scylla shrugged. Not more than usual. Rael and Scylla looked eyes for a moment, a brief, unspoken conversation. Rael took Scylla by the hand and faced her parents. So, guys? We have news. Willa and Edwin stopped and stared at their daughter. I asked Scylla to move in with me, Rael told them, her left hand clasped firmly around Scylla's right one. That's lovely! Congratulations, Willa smiled. That's not all, Scylla spoke, and Rael lifted their joined hands. I asked Rael to marry me. There, previously unobserved by her parents, a ring rested on Rael's left hand. Oh! Willa pulled both women into a firm hug, one arm around each. She kissed Rael's cheek and then put her hand on Scylla's shoulders. Welcome to the family. Edwin pulled Scylla into a silent hug and gave her a squeeze. I'm so happy for you both. Congrats. Thank you, sir, Scylla spoke. Thank you, ma'am. Honey, please use our names. Or Mom and Dad if you're comfortable with that. Whichever you prefer. Willa took Scylla by the hand. You took care of our little girl. You saved her life. I couldn't be more proud to have you as a daughter. Whatever remaining walls Scylla had around her heart shattered. Tears fell, and before she knew it, she was sobbing into the crook of Willa's embrace. It's all right, sweetheart. We got you. Willa spoke softly as she rubbed her back. Rael and Edwin didn't dare interrupt the moments between them. When the timer for the biscuits rang out, Scylla backed up and sniffled. I'm sorry, No apologies, Scylla, Willa spoke to her. It's what families are for. Now you all go clean up for dinner. We have plenty to celebrate tonight. Please find the fanfiction you just listened to on Archive of Our Own and leave the author some love. Without them, this wouldn't be possible, and we want to thank them from the bottoms of our hearts for creating these amazing stories and keeping the show alive.